Hey everybody, so I was doing a video to show you guys BladeXLord and I decided to put some rerolls in there, but I've done enough now that I'm just going to make a rerolling video for you all at home. So I've just booted up the game and we're going to go through a few rerolls and I'm going to tack on the rerolls that I did before this as well, and we'll put it all into one video. So I've just downloaded the game, I've started it up, and it's really simple. There's some loading screens we have to get through, and that's the hardest part, but obviously, or honestly, it just goes so fast, besides the loading screens. So as soon as this goes, they're going to ask if you're 16. I sure am. Do I agree to the terms of service? You bet I do. And then graphic settings, and I'm just going to go high. And then boom, it's going to load this guy talking to me, and you can just click to skip everything that he says. And they want to remind you lots that it's best enjoyed with the music on. So here's the guy, and yeah, you know what, thank you. Yeah, give me some stuff. He's going to hit an orb with a sword, and then we're going to get our pulls, which is pretty sweet. And then that's it. So we'll walk through it all in one here. So I'm using blue sacks right now, but this works with your phone as well, obviously. And these loading screens. Okay, so here we are. We can skip this, and boom. We only got one character, so we're probably going to re-roll this. You're only ever going to get one unit for sure off of this, so you're just guaranteed a unit. They're all SSR, but you can get a bunch of SSR weapons, which is what we're hoping for as well. So this is a B tier unit, and we have no SSR weapons, so obviously we don't want to keep this. So I'm going to get out of full screen mode here, and I'm going to just, I don't know what you guys can see here, so I'm just closing the app, and then I've got Google Store here, so maybe we'll just we'll switch over to that real quick here. Okay, so I just closed out of the game and I'm in the App Store here. I'm just going to hit uninstall and install. It's got to do a 97.93 megabyte update, which is quite quick. And then we're going to be back in the game that easily. So as soon as this is done, we're going to hit open here, and then boom, we're back in the game. I'll go full screen. And we'll go back to my overlay here, and then we can do it all over again. So as soon as you get back here, back to your main menu, you're going to click, it's going to connect, loading times, and we'll get into your terms of service, are you 16 years old, and you'll do some rerolls again. So I'm just going to start cutting to all the rerolls that I've done, and we'll put them all in a row to kind of cap off this video. So it's that easy, and just remember that you're looking to get a nice tier unit, which I'll put the tier list here, and you also want to get a nice couple of weapons if possible, at least some super rares if not SSRs. Here we are, ready for the reroll. So this guy is gonna say, you know, I'm gonna give you your fate, I'm gonna bestow some power on you. So let's do it. Let's bestow some power on me. I'm gonna pull up on my other monitor here. I got the tier list ready to go. I'll put that on the side of the video too. Yeah, the one thing about this game that seems to be getting me right now is the loading screens. That makes me, I mean, I have to fill the silence. The game's putting it on me. That's just not fair. But either way, I think we're hoping for Heath Bell, or possibly there's like a knight version. Ride's the main character with the red jacket, and we're hoping for a knight version of him. Okay, so we've got the rainbow orb here, which means we got a SSR unit, but we knew that because we get a max anyway. Okay, we ended up getting whoever this guy is, Malik. Okay, let me just do a quick cross-reference here on my chart. Wow, he is the lowest tier that there is. So there's you guys will see him all the way at the bottom left there. Okay, so we're gonna have to re-roll again. Nice, okay. Consulting the chart. It's so small, I can't even see what it is. Okay, so she's in the S tier. She looks pretty interesting. Her damage is S+, break is S, buff and debuff SS. So she's got a 9.5 overall ranking, so she's pretty good. And we also got a few SR weapons, but I think we can do better, so we gonna reroll. Nice! Okay, this is one of your buddies from the Night Troop, and we also got a nice weapon as well. So let's take a quick look at this guy and where he falls on list. So he is at the bottom of the A rank, so we'll just take a look at him here if they let us. Right in. So he's a pretty cool unit. He uses a spear. He's got some cool skills. He's from the Alabaster Dragons, that's what it was. Okay. And then we got a staff. So I think we're gonna reroll. Okay, so just the one unit, no weapons, and this guy is in the S tier, so he's higher up there, which is kind of nice. I'd like to get a weapon if possible. He is a very cool looking character though, so he's type forest, the Azure Wolf Slash, that sounds really cool. So this guy looks pretty neat. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep this guy. We're gonna roll with this. Although I'm kind of tempted to get a weapon if I can, so maybe we'll go one more time. Nice, we've got 2 SSRs and our character. Let's try to find her. She is part of the A rank tier, I believe. No, she's part of the B rank. So this is Wendy. There's 2 Winking girls. Yeah, so I'm definitely not keeping this one. Tell you right now. This looks like a spear that's pretty cool though, so yeah, it's a lance. That's pretty neat. Oh well, what can you do? And let's take a look at this unit. Man, so this guy is an S tier, and he looks pretty neat. We didn't get any sort of good. Oh man, does he look cool though. We didn't get any sort of weapons, so that's kind of a tricky one. Everything that we have here are rares, and that's it. So we're gonna go again. Okay, so this is pull number 8, and I think this is one that I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna go into a little more detail here. So I've got my SSR unit that's guaranteed, but we've also got an SSR weapon, as well as some SR weapons. So I want to quickly talk about what you can see on these icons here. So every single thing here has an element in the top left, and then below that for units you have their weapon type that they use. So this guy uses swords, and then their role. So this is a healer, and the reason I'm interested in a healer is because Ride, the main character, is a attacker and a breaker, and I think it's Meryl is the second character. She is a tank, so this would kind of round out my party. Healers can be kind of useful, especially for the auto farming content, because they will make sure your party never wipes during your auto farm. They'll keep healing you, and this unit in particular can, I believe, has some debuff healing stuff. So it's kind of a bummer that I don't have an axe wielder yet to use this SSR axe, but I did get a sword that I can put on Ride, or I can put onto this fellow, and I do have a spear that I can put onto Meryl. So let's take a look at my character. So this is Achel, just on that piano, way to go. And so like a light character like we said, and then we've got a bunch of different skills here. Lovely Cure is a just 1 heal, and then an AoE heal, and then 2 light damage abilities. So we're going to be using magic attack here, and then the Brave skill, Angel's Halo, recovers the HP of all allies and removes attack and magic attack debuffs. That's a really solid skill, because you're not going to be playing your main character as as actual, probably. You'll have them as one of your party, so that's pretty nice. And then some auto skills, decreases target's attack or magic attack occasionally when using auto attack. That's actually pretty good. So as actual attacks the opponent, he has a chance to be just reducing attack and magic attack. And then later on, after Limit Break 3, is Good Angel. Superbly reduces the cooldowns of healing skills when your HP is 30% or less, only once per battle. Super useful in tough content. So I think that this is going to be kind of cool to get during this phase, just so I have a healer for the rest of the game here, and then hopefully I'm lucky with my other pulls for units in the future. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna roll on this, and then I'm gonna go into go through the tutorials and get this count up and running. Looking at the weapons here, I got a Silver Feather Sword. Increases attack and magic attack of forest allies. I don't have any yet, so hopefully that changes. The Inferno Spike increases the HP of all fire allies, so that will increase Ride's HP. That's good. And then I've got this, it's an axe apparently, biting at Ivy. So it seems like the element of the weapon is important, that you have those element characters in your party. And then I have this axe, Doom Obelisk, which has, wow, so when you get to an SSR weapon, they have a lot more auto skills, which is pretty nice. So either way, you know, I'm not gonna reroll a ton in this game, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this, but I hope this guide was useful to you, and good luck on your pulls. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can show your support with a like and subscribe, and by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/Mysidia Gaming. Until next time, keep it real, Mysidians.